stuff. You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it? Nicked him off the dead, didn't I? Get moving. I've got other customers.
Well now, you look like a tough un, but have you got smarts, skills, guts? And you're gonna need it, mate. This ain't your standard dungeon dive, right? This is chicken chasing. Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Better contenders than you have been bested by the bird. Fancy yourself, do you? Care to pin that claim down with some coin? We got the coin. We got the challenger. Now we just need the crowd, eh? We're starting a new game! Move your eyes!
Yeah, don't hurt the little fucker. Just chase it through the post. Ain't we gonna cook it?
Burning! Feathers burning! You... Help! Help! Yes! Bite and claw and tear and bite!
Let's get going.
For the absolute!
Chase that chicken!
Rip the gizzard's face off!
That's the game done. Come here. Oi! You're not meant to chase it to death. Now you own me.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You were chasing it and now it's dead. Seems clear enough to me. Cough up.
Worm like you. Gotta be chosen to hear her, like the boss and priestess.
What? Ain't nothing left to chase. Unless you fancy volunteering. All the great chasers are dead. Runny Cobb, Splitfoot, Tark the Toenail, Legend.
Be drinking.
You hungry? Dwarf's getting good and crispy.
What's holding up the game? Chicken ain't dead, is it?
Hey, hey! You ain't rounding me up for no raid. No way. I'm drinking. Yeah, here's to the absolute.
Bloody arm is killing me. Here's to the best sedative there is. Booze.
another drink.
Meat ain't ready yet. Dwarves take an age to roast. He found us. Don't know what he was doing here or where he came from. Lads inside are trying to get answers out of one of his mates. Enjoy poking holes in people, do ya? He's inside. Keep to the right and follow the screams.
No go inside. Inside. Boring.
I ain't paid to talk. Keep walking.
No more problems on that one after. Thrashed his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Think you rule the world just because you got a scary face? Ha!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Forgive me. I had no idea. The other true souls are inside. They're planning and such. Shooting arrows at this dwarf. Eat. Then this other guy.
Father Sundering. The parasite allows us to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could be a gift or a curse in disguise.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know. A wise choice under the circumstances.
Magic again. So I'll grab his hand. Wash it.
You look like you think you're hard. Mess with us, and you'll end up like this bleeder. Don't matter who he was. He ain't nothing but a stain now. Just like you'll be if you don't clear off. Oh, you're real tough, bullying a kid. Sod off, or I'll fetch my mum. She was as tough as wolf meat before the absolute came along. Now, she can punch out a dragon. Kill him?
Could have killed him. Easy. Any turns. Direct the line, you know. Magic. So I'll grab his hand. Wash it.
What's that? I think I heard the absolute's voice just now.
Grab a drink before you see the priestess, Smacker. The branding stings something proper. Mark of the absolute, innit? Makes it easier to decide who we kill and who we don't, too. So best get...
worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relief. The magic merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle. The fire, I'm not certain. Thank you.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Can't be here to see the true souls. Those types don't even bother to wait. Well, I didn't say that. But you'll need to be more specific, mate. Absolute's blessed us with free. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Well, look. Big Boots here has an appointment with Draw Ragslin himself. Throne room's at the back. He's communing, mind, so step soft.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Do you hear the Absolute's voice? Do you feel...
Ain't polite to stare, Wormwalt. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. Priestess will sort you out. Only thing she likes more than...
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
If you're a slave or a king, Drow will pluck out your eyes if you look at him wrong.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she?
Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it. Let's make her squeal.
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ready for the fire, are ya? Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic. Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Treated like us.
We want them all.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough
You
for the
wager this
Absolute?
Absolute's going to get chatty with us?
Oi, come here. I ain't ready to clear your head. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Ready to clear your head. Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
An image of the mind...
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit... It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple. Time's the one thing you don't have. We gotta get this thing out now. You won't be in a true soul, so drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. I guess we're Sweet dreams. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that I know that much. And I know what happens next. Your teeth fall out. Stop it! I'm gonna keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear every... Not lightly. But you're on your own. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself. You're so handsome when you're angry, pet.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. The chains snap as you expand your chest.
an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a...
Strange power resonates.
Follow your instinct.
Your limbs move of their own accord. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance... You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to...
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your...
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Half right, sharp eyes. As then is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you? You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mate. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over. Oh, dry your eyes, ill-mater. It's me or a goblin cookpot. I know. Now, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade. Pleasure.
Nothing for you in there, mate. wouldn't go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your butt.
There you are. Glad you're all right. What happened in there? I'm sure you had a good reason. God's rester. There are enough absolutists in this place to fill a reserve trench. One of them must have something interesting to say, right? Let's find out.
Way too big.
What's that?
Not a chance I'll fit in there. eye. Best not to do anything suspicious while it's watching.
You see the eye what's it floating about? Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a dump. It's a floating eye, mate. What do you reckon? Bloody spying on us. The bigwigs at Moonrise like to be involved, the drow says. Load of trollop.
The village to the east. Yeah, you're right. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found. A trinket.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough.
Silence now, creature.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Interesting. What do you know of this druid? Perfect. This grove is the place I am seeking. Show me where it is, and we will destroy it together. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. The drow's mind closes around yours. Her bloodlust like needles in your skull.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. Show me the grove. Be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Images of the battle at the gate shimmer into view, along with the adventurers pleading to be let inside.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Do what you must to clear it.
They're after a weapon. Surely they don't mean that strange artifact of ours.
If that's the case,
How many raiders do we
more
have?
problems than just the one.
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe. Listen to him. What's it to ya? Him? Nah. Hey, he don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mates. Raids make 'em rabid. Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This Ranger better not go yapping about my pigeon. I should have turned him over to Minthora by now, but he's such a nice little pigeon. What? I ain't. Minthora don't give a cake what you think. Bah, just take him if you care so much. See if he'll sing for the likes of you, though. Bloody think. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. That will sound ridiculous. But fine, if you insist. As much as it pains me to cede creative control. Once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerun you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Why, by design, my friend. How better to let... I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley. Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick...
Watch your step down by the pens. Wargie's been getting fat on your kind lately.
Heading to see our new pet. It didn't seem easy, I'll give it that.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet?
Steal something. Or at the bollocks, will ya? I'm itching to throw someone in the brig. It'll be fun. I promise.
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises.
We made it squeal.
Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
All right. So you're gonna throw a tantrum about it? Never seen someone so worked up over a stupid animal.
But I want to hear it squeal.
We'll be the ones squealing if we piss off the bear hugger. Hope you can control the furry bastard.
Good. Now they die. Time for blood.
Bye forever, pal. Under their noses.
Coming through. What fools these mortals be, pawn to cleric 4. This is my time. 2 steps at a time. A tale for the ages. Outflank, outsmart.
Some power for the taking.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Gone with the weave.
viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. It is you who should be praised, brother. You are Sylvanus' instrument. And please, just Halsin. I will not demand honorifics of my savior. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. But something's different. You're aware of the... How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the mind... It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't... I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But that must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. The magic used is beyond me. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these truths, if you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work. I've no right to ask more of you. But if I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove, the natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to...
Indiscreet killing has earned you a new foe.
That won't work.
Prisoners lost a lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't talking. Back off.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. You sense no reaction from the other.
End the latter to save the former.
It might be useful.
Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit. Oi! That stays closed. The spiders ain't exactly tame.
Sugan Sukok, Otashokek doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute!
By Balduran's bones.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan Sukok!
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't a true soul devil.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in. Then take it. Absolute knows I'm not getting anywhere.
You read aloud the words on the scroll. The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Ragslin scowls, shocked by a question you shouldn't have asked, and a jolt shoots through you. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
I saw it too. Gith on the hunt. They know something.
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Doubt clouds Ragslin's skull. Might he suspect the truth? You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! We're not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute. absolute honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the field with the dead.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Listen, the absolute honors you.
Draw right.
She'll fertilize the field with the dead. Rivers.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still on. Someone needs to keep an eye on. I don't make a habit of questioning the I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt truth. I just want a little look.
With their blood. To fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their city. And their
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Now this is my happy place.
Mistra Rill.
talking. We rest.
Rat's nose twitches impatiently. Her teeth bite air as though...
These goblins have blood on them.
It's been a long day. Rest soon.
No! Please! I can't tell you where the grove is. Please! It's called the... But they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient. I don't know. He just said some wizard called It should be here somewhere. The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived. I'm not sure. Please, free me. You don't need me anymore. Thank you. Thank you so, please. Thank you. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in... The Grove. To the east. They wanted...
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them. You did it! You actually did it! The leader's dead! Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you. Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive. Let's get out of the... Return to the Grove. I can see to some matters there, and we can...
No time to rest. Softer than a whisper.
Down the hatch.
The blade will not bend. No time to waste.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Another fight.
Fuck yes.
Who favors the fearless? May the dice roll in my favor.
Fucked it. No holding back. Two steps at a time.
Cover me! I'm going for the alarm!
Glorious hearts needed. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us. We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Eldrel didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared. I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
It's all right. Don't tell anyone. But I was afraid too.
standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore. I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
Let us go! I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
Jeopardize myself. Let's be sure. Every last cobble.
Thought you left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you. Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
This place. It's a pity we can't stay.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going...
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now. Try not to die up there.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
He'd be proud of you. I know he would.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay. The more weapons we have on show, the less likely anyone will give us trouble.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Now it's back to the...
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Proud of you. I know he would. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help.
Calm yourself.
That'll change from now on, I promise.
And not need it.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out...
Like on the street.
Exactly. Noble types won't want a tiefling cooking for them. The common folk.
A A cart sounds fine, but do I have to haul it around?
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but and why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you're a good one.
Glad to see some goblin blood spill.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you. As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees...
You're addressing me? A humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No. You are incapable. I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move. Move along. I mean, move.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay. But consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
A misjudgment. One that should weigh heavily upon her. But the Grove still needs her passion. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. If only you had come to this place in more peaceful times. You'd have been a welcome addition. The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the day... But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest. Celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side. Deserve to be banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches. Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Common growth spell, but altered somehow.
What did I tell you? Soon.
If it's got your hackles rising.
We're free of the goblins, but the Grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy.
concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle? Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it. Yes. Yes. This is perfect.
Please, Tusk. It's not the time. Thanks to you, we have...
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends.
I'm...
We wasted so much time fight. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
Do you hear them? I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for...
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
have to pull it together.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. Fair enough. I should not have underestimated you. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Peace.
Master Halcyon, you did this grove a great favor. And now leave the rest to us.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough. I answer to Sylvanas, and Sylvanas only. And you are not the Oak Father.
Wolf focuses on...
Master Halcyon's past his prime. It might be time for another. If it had been up to Kolka, they would never have been here.
Blessed day. You kept your word. Thank you. And bloody hells, did we... But here, to mend any hurt.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach? Watch how you go. There's a trap. Step carefully. There's a trap. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
trapped. That might be worth a look.
Matters to discuss.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
I know. I don't understand how exactly, but I felt... I do, but the best I can do is to stay close. Bide my time. Eventually, I'll need to take it. Then, I'll have to see what can be done about that. I suppose, if we're going to keep helping each other, I might as well tell you. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It's my mission to deliver the...
It hurts.
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind. All right. As I said, Shah is... I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain. Hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
The wound on my hand. never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's less Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. On one hand, I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up here, on the Sword Coast. That can't be. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you infected, isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet God! I mean... Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are...
Come on, then. Don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral... Wonderful. Advantages are... I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel... Was there another matter you wish to discuss? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate... I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as... tribute. The kind a king. As long as I pay, there will be peace. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Feeling illithid?
You really did it, huh? Well, what can I say? And yet... Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Ugh! How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. Now, are we done?
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to the... Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are very well. Impossible. Thy party is full.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable, thank you.
Keeper, no good will come of devouring a gift. I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you? Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.